Welcome back to the channel, guys. So look, Doordash is not the best app. We all know this for a fact. But recently, people have been getting deactivated in mass wave. And the thing is, this is not something that we don't typically see throughout the year. We see them, deactivating folks in mass waves and hiring and onboarding people. But what's happening right now is if you fail your facial ID scan, you are being deactivated and your appeal is being automatically rejected. This is absolutely crazy. We keep them busy. Now they want to actually make money too. They asking for too much. Pick up the order, drop it off. That's all you got to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get your facial scan, your verification scan. Make sure that however you look on your government picture, don't change anything. Don't change your hair color. If you wear glasses, make sure you got them glasses on if they on in the picture. If you didn't have glasses on in that ID picture, take them off. They are finding any reason they can to deactivate you right now, guys. So you want to make sure that you're prepared. You do everything in your power, because with the appeal process, nobody is having any positive results when it's coming to getting their deactivation overturned for failure to verify your facial scan. This is something that's another thing that we have to deal with as dashers, being out here trying to get this money. Now, a lot of us may use our wife's or our husband's or our son's or our sister's account being out there dashing, even if we have our own. And this is a situation where you definitely want to be extra careful, because they might pop that on you in the middle of your dash. Doordash and the impact of ID verification on gig economy workers. Welcome or welcome back. I'm your boy, the Dashing Trader. Look, Doordash is out there giving people the boot for messing up that facial scan. You mess up that facial scan, the ID scan, you might be deactivated. Check it out. In today's gig economy, these platforms, they play a pivotal role in connecting consumers with delivery services, food, groceries, goods. But behind the scenes, there's some stringent measures in place to ensure safety, security, and compliance. But here's the thing, though. These same things that are meant for helping out the consumer can sometimes hurt us as drivers. One such thing is the ID verification. Now, it is a good thing, don't get me wrong, but when drivers are getting deactivated left and right due to ID verification glitches, well, now it's not so good, because now it's messing up the gig economy community. Doordash has a policy of deactivating drivers who fail verification. They don't give you no second try. No, you mess up one time, you are out of there. And that's what's happening right now. Today, we're going to delve into the reasons behind this and the implications for drivers, and the broader implications for the gig economy in general. Hit that like and subscribe button and stay tuned. We finna get into. So, ID verification is crucial for the onboarding process for many of the gig apps. You got to scan your ID, scan your face just to get up in there. But a lot of times, that's it. Once you do it the first time, usually good to go. Periodically, maybe seasonally, they may ask you again. But normally, you get in that first time, you scan your driver's license, scan your face, you're good. You might do some text message verification from time to time, but normally it's a one-time thing to ensure the safety and security, and to also make sure that they're in compliance with any regulations that may be already set forth. So they also do this because they want to build trust with the community that they serve in, and I get it. As a business, this is a good move. You want to make sure that the customers know that they making sure that they vet these drivers, they scan the face, they know who's who, making sure they actually able to legally work and all of that jazz. Make sure them taxes being paid, all of that. I get it. But here's the thing, though. DoorDash's ID verification process is not that great. A lot of the other apps, it's a seamless process. But DoorDash, they got some cheap, janky software. I'm going to just keep it very, very plain and bold. They got some janky software to where it be glitching, it be freezing, and it don't seem like they put a whole lot of money into this whole process. Prospective drivers submit their application online, provide the details, name, address, contact information, yada, yada. They submit their documents, right? You're required to submit a driver's license, insurance. And here's the thing. Periodically, DoorDash will prompt you to scan your face. And most of the time, we never have any issues with this. But lately, since this most recent update on the DoorDash platform, since the Dasher Rewards update, and for that matter, anytime there's a major update on any app, there's sure to be glitches. But now you got a glitch on the verification, and it's knocking legit drivers out of the game, messing up their chance to earn money on the platform. I've received multiple emails this week of drivers asking, hey, trader, what do I do? I have just been deactivated for failure to verify my identity, and I have submitted an appeal. And really, that's all you can do because DoorDash says it right there on their website. If you are deactivated for any reason, you must submit an appeal and they will get back to you. So there really ain't nobody you can call, get on the phone. Once you get deactivated, especially for identification verification, you have to wait for them to correspond with you. That's your only recourse, really, unless you take it further and go on to litigate. Based on the results of the verification process, DoorDash either approves the driver or they deactivate them. Reasons for ID verification failures: incorrect information. Simple mistakes such as typos and personal details or mismatched addresses can lead to verification. Now, not particularly for the facial scan part, but say DoorDash prompts you to take a picture of your driver's license, and say you have an updated driver's license with a new address, or maybe you just live in a whole different state or something. This could automatically flag you in the DoorDash system and get you deactivated because the information that you're showing doesn't match what they have on file. If the information does not match what they have on file, even though it may be legit incorrect, this could lead you to be improperly deactivated. Next up, expired documents. If your driver's license is expired, once it prompts you to verify your ID, it could see that the date has now passed, and now this could prompt you to be deactivated. Fraudulent activity. In some cases, driver may submit forged or fraudulent documents. If they find out that you have a government ID of any kind that's forged or fraudulently made in any kind of way, immediately you will be deactivated. And occasionally, technical glitches and system errors, like the one we currently having right now on the DoorDash platform. These are going to be the main reasons why you get deactivated based on identity verification purposes. So what can you do to shield yourself, to give yourself a better chance at not encountering anything like this? Well, first and foremost, you got to spread your money out. Don't depend on one app, especially DoorDash. But if we're talking food delivery, try to spread out your earnings across multiple apps. That way, you're not beholden to one single app. DoorDash is the most dirty, underhanded app when it comes to all the food delivery apps, hands down. So when it comes to something like this, you can't give them that much power and leverage over your ability to earn and make money. Meaning, you got to earn less with them and don't give them as much of your. Now, from a driver perspective, this sucks because you trying to figure out what you did wrong. They tell you nothing. They give you no clear course of how to resolve the issue. And you basically just stuck floating in the wind, hoping and praying with your fingers crossed that they fix it and do the right thing. Now, from the DoorDash side, I understand that they got to play it safe. From a legal compliance perspective, if anything comes up as far as something ain't right, they got to cut their losses so that they don't get sued. So I understand that. But what's going to end up happening is they going to still cause themselves to be sued on the other end from the drivers, because it's going to be a big old class action lawsuit that come together from this one. Hundreds of thousands of drivers are getting deactivated for not legitimate reasons. It's going to cause them to get sued on that end. So either way, they putting themselves at risk for lawsuit. Now, the implications for drivers could mean loss of income, deactivation, repercussions on your reputation as a delivery driver. In addition to the financial consequences, deactivation can also impact your gig economy community, your reputation. If a merchant you go to find out that you've been deactivated because of false identity or fake identity or improper documents or something, they may be apprehensive to give you an order from another app you may be working. Now, I would hope that something like this don't happen, but these are real things that you got to think about if something like this happens. And when it comes to the appeal process, like I said, you basically asked out. They not finna bend over backwards to get you back on there. If you get caught up in any of this, the ID verification glitch, mismatched information, expired documents, there is no recourse. You can put in your appeal, but you're probably going to be waiting 90 days before you hear anything back. Now, before I finish, I want to touch on a few things, though. Some individuals, particularly marginalized and vulnerable communities, they may face challenges in maintaining valid identification, right? Some people are here on a work visa or may have temporary work status that allow them to work these apps. but they may have a harder time getting updated documentation or the right information that DoorDash will want to see to keep them active on the platform. I feel like this could be something that could negatively impact them more than your average driver that may have standard appropriate driver's license. Everybody should be treated the same, but I feel like when something like this happens, those disproportionately affected demographics may feel the brunt of this more, if you feel what I'm saying. Now, what can we do? Ain't really nothing you can do, but make sure that you know what's going on. Know when it's system errors going on that's causing people to get deactivated. Know when the order flow is good. Know when it's good to work. Know when you should be looking for different revenue incomes and different things to do within the gig economy, because this type of thing happens across the board with all the apps. So you got to be prepared for it, and the best thing you can do is plan for it, because it's not a matter of if something, it's a matter of when something's going to happen. When are you going to be wrongfully deactivated? When is the app gonna glitch and not send you no orders? When is Down Detector gonna report that your favorite app is not working for the week or for the foreseeable future? So you gotta do something different. Plan like to every day is your last day, because you never know when the next glitch gonna be right around the corner that's knocking drivers out left and right. So I just want to give you guys a quick update. You know, if you didn't know, this is something that's happening right now. DoorDash is deactivating drivers for failing net identity verification. No matter if it's the facial scan, the driver's license scan, make sure you do everything in your power to avoid being deactivated in this way. And if you have been deactivated for identity verification purposes, let me know in the comments below what you are doing and what the response has been from DoorDash as far as the appeal or reactivation due to these circumstances. That's all I got for you today. Hit that like button on your way in or on your way out. And don't forget to subscribe for the latest news on not just DoorDash, but everything that goes on in this gig economy, because I got your back. And until then, I'll see you in the next one.